Hello! You ever try to have a staring contest with yourself? No? Yes? Oh, okay. Well, at some point you're gonna lose. Hey, it's me, JJ. Go to Bright Idea Records, etc. Blah, blah, blah. If you're anything like me, you wasted your Saturday night by sleeping on the couch and you just woke up and you're so sober you could practically kill yourself because it's so boring and the seconds go by so quickly and you're like, isn't it a beautiful world? Or wonderful world, I'm sorry. It's not a beautiful world, it's a wonderful world. I'm trying to get my phone broadcasting because this is a demo. See that number right there? That's like something I'm trying to exploit. I don't have a lot of control over that number. If you call it, nothing, I can't control it, I can't hack it, I can't hack you. It's what they call a conference line, it's a party line. When I was a kid, back when I was a boy, these things were like really expensive. Long distance was really expensive back when I was a boy. Boy, hey boy, get over here. Yes, sir. Yeah. And I'm trying to have some fun before I die. Not that I'm planning on dying, but give me a fucking break, people. How do you go 41 years and never party on a fucking phone party line? And I don't mean it's for fucking, I mean I'm fucking pissed off that I've never really been able to do much like phone conferencing. Like I used to read about the DEF CON voice bridge, you know, and yada 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 yada. And just people party on the phone, man. You know, sometimes it's $2.95 a minute. Sometimes it's free. This time it's free. So I can't think of a better way to advertise it. I'm gonna keep trying to do this because I'm way too fucking sober and way too pissed off. Cause why shouldn't I be? I'm not pissed at you. For God's sake, why would I be pissed at you? You're not even watching. Okay? Maybe that's why I'm pissed at you. Oh man. Excuse me. I'm trying to open up the Google. You ever call Google Google? Google Chrome. Google Chrome. I was opening up Le Google Chrome. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to. Did I do that? Oh, Laura. Laura. What do I do, Laura? Damn. Bear with me. I'm trying to tell a story. The story goes a little something like this. Oh, I'm a streamer, I'm a streamer, I'm a dreamer, I'm a streamer, I'm a dreamer and a streamer. And as soon as I saw how cute she was, ooh, I became a creamer. Yeah. I tried to stream earlier on like Twitter, on Twitter Spaces, and on Facebook, on their streaming thingy. And let's just say on Spaces, Twitter Spaces, I failed. Couldn't find my own personal stream key. On Facebook, I was able to locate my stream key, but I was unable to locate my stream. So I don't even know if it like got on there. But I did find other people's. That was fun. It was kind of like partying. I was way more drunk back then. I'm gonna run out soon. I should probably make this. But I'm trying to get the freaking thing working. So pardon me. I don't want you to hear my microphone. I want you to hear the phone line. It takes effort. My goal was to stream for at the very least 24 hours. I don't know if you've ever tried to do that over the telephone. It's this thing that was invented by an Alexander Graham Bell guy. I don't know. That's what they tell me. I never met the guy. I heard he was kind of like cool. You know, like they invented Unix, the operating system. It's a lot like Linux. A lot like Linux. You know? But then again, that was like back in the 40s, I think, 1947, I think. Or is that when they invented the transistor at Bell Laboratories? I don't know. It's too early for this, man. You ever wake up at 2 in the morning and ask yourself, what the hell am I doing up? Yeah. Ah! That's my phone ringing. Say something, phone. Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. What's going on? Are you there? Telephone! Speak to me. This isn't working. How good was the quality of my call? It sucked motherfucking dirty dick. I don't have time for a survey. I'm trying to do something here. Why does everybody want to waste my time? Don't they realize it's finite? God! Come on! Thank you. Talk to me, phone! Please! It's supposed to ask for my PIN code right here. You know what? I'm gonna keep trying. We don't quit here on the JJ YouTube stream. Oy vey. Man, this is like about the only YouTube is about the only thing I can use these days. I told you about the Twitter, Facebook thing. And yeah, Facebook was really fun, but I don't know how to like put myself on there. So it's more like for me to consume other people, you know? Like be a fan as opposed to try to get fans, which like at this point there's really no difference. It's just kind of like a different avenue. It's like it's a two-way street, people. Ain't no one-way street. It's a double-edged sword, not a single-edged sword. It's a spiky hammer on both sides of the hammer, not just one. Spiky hammers, those are awesome. You can like make some really good food with those. Where was I? I'll make this work. Here we go. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a phone number. That's definitely a phone number. What's going on? Why am I in this handbasket? This was working like so much better earlier. Alright, back to the staring contest. I already know I'm gonna lose. I said that at the beginning of the stream. If you have a staring contest with yourself, you're gonna lose. Why is that so funny? Oh, oh, that's right. Because it reminds me of how silly competition can be at times. Sometimes competition is totally awesome. Like, it really is. It brings out like something and something and something. But other times it's just completely pointless. Ooh, oxycodone. Yummy. You know, you always take a risk when you pick things up off the floor and eat them. Oh well. I'll be right back. I gotta get a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew me, all night long, do me, all night long. Mountain Dew me, do me, Mountain Dew me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mountain Dew me all night long, 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 long. Mountain Dew me all night long. Hey bartender, pour me another Mountain Dew, Willis. Yeah. It's 57 minutes after 2 a.m. here in my hometown, Tucson, Arizona. 3 minutes until 3 a.m. and there's not a single bar open in town except for illegal ones. Isn't that interesting? Soon people will be going to church, and that does not bother me because I appreciate when people do what they want to. But does anybody really ever want to go to church? Have you ever gone there? It's like, it's totally like churchy, man. But if that gets you off, I mean, hey, more power to ya. This gets me off. Not really. It gets me on. on on something. On alcohol. That's it, right. You know, some people tell me I drink too much while others do not. I sometimes ask, too much for what? Too much for you? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't meet your standards. You know, you don't meet my standards. My standards of excellence. I'm not trying to reach a level of excellence with this. I'm trying to reach a level of tolerance. I'm trying to kill my mind to the point where I can tolerate everything. Because, it's better than being suicidal, folks. I don't know if you know what that's like, but I'll try to describe it. It's like wanting to kill yourself. It's kind of like insane, but let's say if I had a raw nerve, if I had your raw nerve exposed and I was going, you'd probably want to die. And let's say if I had your attention and I were to keep making that sound, yeah, that might be enough to make you want to die. So, yeah, it's like a discomfort thing. Comfort. You know, it's interesting they call a blanket a comforter. Because, like, sometimes you come on them. Gross, JJ. God, why do you have to go there? It's true! They call it a comforter. Like, why don't they make it furry? Comforter. Oh, wait, no, it's not spelled fur. It's not like a furry. Yeah, I'm not even drunk yet, and I'm already making these kinds of observations. The really I gotta get ice. I forgot to get ice. Don't you keep your ice outside? Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. I'm aware. Hey, let's begin the after party, shall we? I just told you it's 3 a.m. It's after party time. Even though I didn't even make it to the main party. It's almost 2 a.m. So come with me, and I guarantee you won't be. Come on, man. Let me after party. Yeah, my band's practice space to the after party. I have cold drinks at the place. To the after party. No, baby, I'll drive you home. To the after party. Shut up and grab my microphone. Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? I swear. I've tried to avoid becoming too dependent on my smartphone. And I've done a very good job. But it's easy to say this is like the most powerful, nicest smartphone I've ever had. Normally I had like economy models. And somehow I ended up with this thing and I haven't broke it yet. Because it's kind of built like a tank. If somebody knows how to break a Google Pixel 5A, don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Because I probably will. Like, do you have to drop it from a second-story building? Don't tell me! Don't tell me! I need this! It's like, if you tell me how to do something bad, I'm gonna do it at least once. I mean, or I'll try to. I might fail. Like if my legs... Oh, I'm getting a Charlie horse. Oh God, I can't climb these stairs. I'll never make it to the second story. Ow, 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 ow. If you don't know what a Charlie horse is, it's another name for a muscle cramp. That's all that it is. Why do they call it a Charlie horse? I do not know. I guess it's catchier than muscle cramp. Why do people get them? Dehydration? No. Because you can drink a ZTA cocktail all day long. You can have like 10 of these. You can have like 20 of these, and you still might get a Charlie horse. So. You know, I really don't want to think about it, because if I do, I'm probably going to get a Charlie horse. It's called jinxing. You ever heard of a thing called jinxing? They say, hey, don't jinx yourself. And you go, jinx myself? What? Oh no, I heard that'll make your palms hairy. No, dumbass. Jinxing yourself is like when you guarantee that you're gonna have bad luck or something. It's like you're forcing yourself to be destined to everything falling apart. Like, you know what I mean? I'm very good at jinxing myself. Like, if the weather is nice outside, I'm the type of person that might say something like, isn't this lovely weather? And then it starts to rain. Like, I'm the type of person where, like, if I don't have a headache, oh God, oh no. Well, maybe I won't get one. All right. So, like, yeah, I told you I just woke up and I don't have a headache. And I'm the type of person to say, oh, I don't have a headache. I'm so happy about that. And that's another way to jinx yourself, because pretty soon you'll have a headache. Like, if you declare joy about anything, you're pretty much jinxing yourself. You're making yourself destined for pain. You get the picture? I think you do. And no, it does not work in the opposite direction. Like if you say something like, oh, my life sucks, FML, I wish I was dead, it isn't going to make things better. You can't reverse jinx. It's not like reverse psychology. You're just going to stay that way. And everyone will know that you are that way because you said it out loud. Whereas, if you declare your happiness about something and, you know, other people hear, yeah, back to the jinx. You see how it works. I'm a real jinxster. It's like a trickster. I'm a jinxster. I'm a jinxster with a worn out sphincter. If you took as much oxycodone as that, have a worn out sphincter too. Jinx, jinx. I'm making myself destined for colorectal cancer. You know, it's like that Alice in Chains song says, ain't found a way to kill me yet. Yeah, I'm the rooster. I'm not gonna die. Oh, yeah. No, Jay ain't gonna die. No. It's gonna... wife and kids and the household pet. That's what I should do, right? Let's do a karaoke stream. I'm gonna get this phone number working. Alright? I promise you. And I don't break my promises. Because once you start doing that, people don't believe you. God damn it, I want people to believe me because I got no reason to lie. And, my old man used to tell me the craziest stories, like, hey, I met the guy that, I worked with the guy that did this and that. And, like, most people would say, no, you didn't, you big, fat, hairy liar. You know, or maybe they'd go along with him and say, oh, that's nice, mister, that's neat. And then they go, why is he telling me this? I don't know, he's crazy. You know? But I always believed him, and he always told me the truth. No matter how far-fetched and unbelievable his stories were, they were true. He had friends that could corroborate them. Even like a brother that sometimes and it's sisters. Sometimes they would corroborate his stories that were far too fantastic to be true, but they were. And it's like, yeah, once you start lying to people, no one's ever going to believe any story you ever tell them because most people don't have people to back it up. Seriously, man. A lot of the people that could back up my stories are dead. That's another reason I miss them. But whatever. Have you ever had like a pet, like a cat or a dog or like a hamster? I guess some people keep gerbils. Have you ever had like maybe a millipede? I had a pet millipede. I called my millipede Millie Vanillipede. Millie Vanillipede. Because Millie Vanilli were popular back then. Because they were cheaters. Granted, I don't think these days anyone would actually consider Millie Vanilli to be cheating. I think lip syncing is like a pretty understood phenomenon with regards to music and singing. Anyway, where was I going with this? Man, I wish I never would have logged into Facebook. Because people are going to think that I'm like active. They're going to think I'm active on Facebook. And that would probably make some people happy. Because JJ's a party animal. You know that he is. JJ's a party animal, so keep up if you kiz. No, that rhymes, but what the heck is a kiz? Not a kiss, a kiss. That's nothing. Alright, I'm a party animal, you know that I am. I'm a party animal. Keep up if you can. Yeah, and guess what? Party animals are generally a good time. Sometimes I say crazy shit, but if you're a friend of mine, like, you might know what I mean. When you're strange, blah 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 blah. Oh Lord, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, don't let me be misunderstood. Don't let me be misunderstood. Don't let me be misunderstood. What does he want? What does he want? Don't be misunderstood. Like, as if you can even help that, right? Like, the only way that you can help the problem of being misunderstood is if, like, you can convince people to take the time to listen to your explanation, your long, drawn-out, lengthy, pointless explanation that only proves how brain damaged you actually are. Yeah, it's awesome. Being misunderstood, I mean. Yeah. You ever try to live life with like a 135 IQ? And that's on a bad day. And then, you know... Just... Ow! Did you hear that? I hate you, brain. It's so boring. I'm gonna go insane. I have gone insane. I'm talking to myself. No, I'm talking to you. I'm not insane. I'm not insane. It's really boring, people. And not only that, but this is a good day. I told you I woke up without a headache, and I'm punching myself in the skull. Yeah, that's how freaking brain damaged I am. Like, bring it on, motherfuckers. You know how thick my skull is? You see that scar? Like, I have a very thick skull. I ain't found a way to kill me yet. Yeah, here comes the rooster. You know he ain't gonna die. No. He ain't gonna die. Just could you imagine that, people? Let's say hypothetically you were done. You're like, game over. Game over, dude. Game over. I don't want to play anymore. It's not fun. This game is not fun. I don't want to play it. I'm ending my fucking life, right? And then you fuck it up, and then you get to live the rest of it all fucked up. Can you imagine that? I'll bet you have to, because you haven't experienced it. Yeah. There's a lot of experiences I could ramble on and on about. Like, I mean... See why I need you? See why I need you? To keep me from being a negative person. I don't know if you watched the Bright Idea Records podcast stream thing the other day. It was like 3 hours long. It's funny, in the middle of this one performance at the Riley's Irish Tavern in Tucson, Arizona, when the band Zero Defects was playing and rocking the house. Halfway through the set, the singer, Mr. JJ Styles, looks at he turns around and says, "Hey guys," he announces the band, "Hey, this is Ray, this is John, this is Ray, and this is oh man, see what it's like to wake up. I know that kid's name like my own name. Hold on one second. Joseph. Yeah, this is John, Ray, and Joseph. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I keep shaking my head like this, like as if I'm saying no. But that's just me. I'm a negative person. Like, if I could, I'd be shaking my head like this. Yes, because you guys are an awesome band. and you're backing me up well, and I appreciate it, or something. I don't know if you can understand it, because the room is echoey, and like, but... Because literally the whole show, I'm like going, no, 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 no! No, this can't be life. This can't be life. This can't be. It can't be. It can't be. No, no, no. There's better things. If you have money. No. But there's people with money that totally suck. Well, that's because they are who they are. Oh. So money does not define you. Okay. And I'm gonna keep trying. Oh shit. Somebody must be watching the stream. Sup, dude?
What's going on?
I'm trying to share my problems with the world.
I'm watching your YouTube. I don't know if it's behind. It says it's live. I don't know if you uploaded it or what.
No, it's live. It's totally live.
You just went out the door. So.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Really? That was like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, shit. Well, let's see. Let me go. Well, I don't know if it's live or not. Now you're sitting there.
I hear myself.
Yeah, I have the wrong. Yeah, but how far off is it?
I don't. What am I talking about? Hold on.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Guess I need to go to the very end and see what happens. See when you answer the
Yeah.
phone.
Okay. That was about a minute ago. It sounds like. I'm talking about life and how it's so much better when you got shit tons of money. But yet, if you're a total lamer, then you're not like actually cool because money doesn't define you. So yeah, something like that. Money is not my god.
I'm talking about life and how it's so much better. I almost got it there.
Awesome. All right, so there's about like a 5-second latency, I think.
Okay, yeah. Because I can't hear me, so. But I didn't hear a pin either.
This does feel like public access, like a telephone, except the latency on public access would have been like 1 second.
Right. Well, so there's about like a 5-second latency. Yeah, let me see if I can,
Have I ever told you I'm a latent streamer?
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, right. Latency. What a great word. I love it. I love it. Doesn't make me feel gay at all.
Well, you know how it is. Hey,
Yeah, English, it's a hell of a language. Sorry.
I managed to stream OBS on Facebook. I don't know if you have checked it out, but I sent it to you, and I found a link
Really?
how to find you. Yeah, and I sent you a link to every little thing that I have. I think I sent it to Messenger, everything but the phone, you know.
I'm going to try to load it, and if I can, I'll play it on my stream. Because why should I watch it alone?
Well, what are you going to watch? Oh, the little clip?
Yeah, yeah, if I can find it. You know, I really kind of seem to suck at Facebook these days, but I was hanging out with these girls, and like, we were having a good time. It was really fun.
Go to my Facebook page. You should be on there. That's
Okay.
the stream.
I got you in my messenger. I'll go right directly to it.
Okay. All right.
But I was hanging out with these girls, and like,
it's so weird, you know. Hearing you talking.
Okay,
Sorry for
Kevin
yapping.
Sloan was live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grandpa
And
C64. I got it. I got it. I'm going to play it. It's going to be the next 10 minutes. Do you want to stay on the phone or do you want to call me back when it's over?
it don't matter. I guess I can just watch it because,
Can you see the smile on my face?
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
I hope
You
that
just
makes you
said
smile.
grandpa, so you're about 30 seconds off. That's great. I don't know how live would work, but all
Yeah.
right. Well,
Okay, Grandpa, I'm going to play this. Call me back later.
all right.
I did not hang up on him. I said, call me back. I'll talk to you later. That's a common end of file kind end EOF, end of call EOC. Roger, over, breaker. I'm a polite person. I actually am. Because I hate being disrespected, and I don't disrespect anybody. Never. And hanging up is kind of disrespectful. Sometimes I get accused of that by my buddy Lothar the Third. It's like, bro, why would I hang up on you? That's rude. All right, I'm gonna play a video from a fellow streamer, and you'll get to know this streamer because you can spend 10 minutes with him. I plan on logging this to my like YouTube saves this stuff, so he did this. This streamer in particular did this on Facebook, and there it is. I'm turning off my mic.
Well, here we go. We're live, touching the live stream. Pretty wild. So let's see what's going on here. I'm Grandpa. So we'll see what's going on. I don't know. Looks like it's a little bit laggy watching it, but just a test. I've got OB, OBS software trying for my source. Seems to have connected to Facebook, so that's all good. See what we're doing here. Take the graphic down. That's pretty good. All right. And as you can see, down right over here, we've got Skype up. So if you have a Skype account, uh, search for Kevin Sloan, and we'll put you on the video too. See if that works. Actually, I'm just trying to eat up all the bandwidth I can to see if it's possible. Once again, it's a attempt to simulate what we had in public access with the new technology. There's a lot of things out there. What will work, what won't work, I really don't know. But a friend of mine, JJ, as you can see, is here. I doubt if he's got his Skype up, but if he would, get Skype up, he could be live on my test here. Don't know, but looks like we're going live, and we are live. How wonderful is that? Hope y'all are enjoying it. I guess I could put up, in case people, I don't know, I'll have to set that up. This is really blowing my mind, the possibilities, but problem has always been getting people involved, especially with social media. They have so many outlets that it's hard to wrangle a group of them together that have interest in free speech, and it's just crazy like that. Let's see what else. I'm gonna flip through here and see what else I got. I've got Messenger. It should be live in Messenger. Sharon Nichols, I see you're online. How are you doing? Uh, you know where the streaming's going. I guess it's going to my Facebook. I don't really know. Uh, but we'll find out how this works. I may be just sitting in front of my computer talking to nobody, you know. But well, who knows? Let's go back and see what's going on here. All right, now I've got, as you can see, I've got Messenger chat up. I've got Skype chat up. So, wow. Holy moly. So many possibilities. Let me go chat with Sharon. See, she's on. She's a good old public access member that enjoys doing stuff like this. So let's see what we got here. All right. Sharon Nichols.
All right. I got a few comments, and I'm going to say them before I forget them. Hi. I'm JJ Styles, the owner. I'm going to take this off the screen because it's not functional. Or it is. But, dude, Kevin, I'm gonna talk to you, but I'm gonna talk about bandwidth because he brought up bandwidth. Okay, and I remember back when I was a boy, there was a thing called the Bandwidth Conservation Society, and because you see, the internet is a series of tubes, and those are both funny little jokes that only very old people would understand. And they're both true. There was a bandwidth conservation society because everybody was on dial-up, and like sometimes you'd try to get on the internet and there'd be busy signals because the provider didn't have enough modems, phone lines, etc. But that doesn't have anything to do with bandwidth. No, bandwidth is what makes the internet slow and laggy and jittery, and yeah. And this internet series of tubes, that's like what a politician said one time. I forget the politician. It's always been a difficult thing getting politicians to appreciate the internet and the possibilities, which is another thing Kevin brought up. The possibilities, you know, like he's talking about Sharon. Sharon's a very nice lady. I've known her a long time. Haven't seen her in years, but I think she might be trans. I don't know. I never lifted up her skirt or anything. But back when I was this tall, I could have. When you're this tall, it's crazy how many skirts you can see under. And that's another kind of silly joke. But no disrespect to Sharon. She's a very nice lady. And I'd be happy to have her as a camera guy anytime. Man, because that's the way it was and is still when you're a public access person. But, you know, like talking about possibilities, like this right here, this OBS software that Kevin brought up is like a very dynamic application. I could have an administrator working it for me. Like if I had all 4 cameras going right now, I could literally have Kevin working it like a director. Like he could be working a Grass Valley switcher if I like gave him a password. The possibilities are fantastically amazing if you actually have people that want to play along. And yes, it does relate to free speech because, you know, it's probably the most important thing in the world. But you know that you have freedom. Like as a human being, you know that you have freedom when you take them for granted. Because as soon as your freedom gets taken away and you miss it, it's like all of a sudden you're not taking it for granted. You're like, I want my freedom back. But as soon as you got it, you're taking it for granted. And that's the way it should be. All right? Because taking things for granted is very comfortable. And we should all be comfortable. I'm sorry, I was going to go back to my comment about blankets and comforters. But you already heard that joke. And was there anything else? All right, let's continue with the video. No, not that. Dagnabbit. Rootin' two. Oh, one other thing. The name Sloan is a cowboy name. And my old man, JJ Styles? Yeah, one of the J's stands for Judson. Yeah, that's a cowboy name. We're cowboys. Boom, boom. I wanna be a cowboy. You wanna be my cowgirl? New wave music rocks. All right, back to. We got 5 more minutes, people. Let's see if Kevin can make me say anything else stupid.
Reproductions here. That's a reproduction of it. Yeah, that's a reproduction. This is a reproduction here. Yeah, well, I hope you didn't pay a whole lot for them. Yeah, this was a common one. This was made by Ives Company. The real ones were made back in the 1930s. It's unfortunate she paid a lot of money for them, but I didn't even try to be good. I just trying to tell her what she had. You can tell by the castings and stuff. These are rough and stuff. Old toys were real smooth. Plus it has screw. And the ones that were made were riveted. Now some of these old bags were screwed in, but you'll tell stuff. Doesn't it look old though? No. I was so disappointed. I had bought them from an antique dealer, and I thought that they were worth something. I wasn't very happy to find out that they weren't. These are sold in most, novelty shops, Hobby Lobbies, places like that. Maybe a $20, $25 bag. Yeah. Anything else? We have more in the basement. Okay. So then that's opportunity now.
All right, here we go.
The basement came with the house, so we're excited still.
See what's going on here. All right, so I got a message out to Sharon. I think she's up in Phoenix. JJ's here in Tucson, but apparently doesn't have his Skype up. So I see his mom is online. And, there we go. Do we get a response?
No, I don't think
nope,
that's old.
not yet.
How about this thing here? I'll give you $10. All right, cool.
Oh, she is responding. Hi, Sharon.
I got one at home and she wants mine. All right, Frank, you want to head back up? Yeah, let's head back up. Monday, James. Thank you so much. See you later. Thank you.
Fortunately, I can't really see the screen in the OBS software, but I'll get used to that. It may work, it may not.
Now put us in that type of situation. It basically costs us a
I've got the free Verizon internet, thanks to Joe Biden and his internet for everyone idea. We've got a 5G Verizon Wi-Fi, which allows me to do this kind of stuff. It's not bad at all. Getting there. Alright, let's go check on Sharon. Nope, she's still responding. Seems like the internet used to be faster. But I guess things seem slower as time goes by. Maybe I'm just getting old, you know. You know, by the way, I am Grandpa. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Interesting stuff here. So, oh, I don't have it quite set up right. Graphics down and get the messenger back up. All right, so there we go. Messenger is back up. So whatever. There's a reply from Sharon.
Dancing is everything. Soccer is the best. But moderate to severe eczema could make it hard for her. Now I'm staying out of it. Dupixent helps heal your skin from within, so we can have clearer skin and less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur.
I'm not sure where my dream went. Thought it was live on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, I like that. No one does business like these expert negotiators. I'll give you grandpa. I won't give you any penny more. Quick decisions. What in the world is it worth? Deposits. You can get about 15,000. I'll go 8 grand. I'll pay more. Precious funds. Good lord. Hey, join the expert negotiators Mondays and Fridays. They're on Deal Zone. Danielle. Yeah. I left Linda's house. Oh, was it awesome? No, it wasn't. Oh, no. Yeah, it was bad. All right, well, talk to me. They're very nice people, but we just spent crap. I can't make money. I can't.
Interesting.
Without you doing your job.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, hi, Linda. There's
What
Linda.
you asked me to do. I know, but listen.
Guess I need my phone and check stuff out, but well, it says I'm streaming. Where it's going, I don't know. Hopefully I set up the key right, and I may just be babbling to myself. Probably should have recorded it for long to be able to check it, but beauty of live, once it's over, it's gone. I don't know if, well, we'll find out, I guess, since it is a test. All right. Well, I'm going to stop the streaming and kind of see what's going on.
Test. Is this thing hot? Is this thing live? So that was pretty cool. No, Kevin, you're not talking to yourself. You're talking to me. and I'm already like ready to ask like some questions, cause sorry it's backwards. I guess should I fix that? You know what? Welcome to my world. There was a board game called Backwards back in the day. And my old man, he was really good. He was like, it was like Twin Peaks or something, man. Like when you're in that weird Twin Peaks world. He could talk backwards perfectly. Like, it was so bizarre. Like, it was like playing a record backwards. It's a very useless talent. But it's a really far out thing, man. I wish I could have dropped acid with my father, because if he would have talked backwards, like if I was tripping, it would have been awesome. But, or maybe mushrooms, I don't know. So here's my question. First of all, I'm going to start a Skype session with Kevin in a second. Hopefully he's watching, because he can answer these questions. Right now we got the one-way thing. I'm streaming, but soon it'll be two-way. I'm like looking at this going, who the fuck is chatting under Jim Thomas's name? Isn't Jimmy like dead? Like that's cool to keep him alive, but who the fuck is doing that? Okay. And then there's Yeah, Nostalgia, ZTTF, Freddy Dubers. That's a really good chat if you're like able to join it or whatever. That's one of the reasons I wish I was on Facebook more. But, you know, I figure I'm protecting you from me because I'm such a lousy friend. I'll let you down because you'll, like, have you ever noticed a lot of my YouTube comments are like, I'm the first person to comment in like 5 years? Like, people usually comment on YouTube videos, like, while they're new, while they're fresh, when they were just uploaded. And, like, I'm just out of the loop. And it tends to, like, it's a weird way to be. Because when you're that far behind, yeah, nobody really cares anymore. Like, when the older things get, the more stale they get. It seems to me, with regard to other people. And, like, it's not that way with me. I love old shit. Like, it's not a nostalgia thing. It's more like a, wow, this is awesome thing. I don't care if it's new, old, in the middle. I mean, if it's awesome, it's awesome. But, yeah, doesn't seem like the internet's that way. They're much more trendier. It's nice to see my mom. Hi, Mom. Hi. Hi. You know, the flower lady. Okay. And now I'm going to look up Kevin on Skype because it's that. I don't think I have anything else to say. So let's see here. I'm going to open up Skype and close this browser window because, like I say, I got to get away from Facebook. I got to protect you from me letting you down with my inferior Facebook skills. Why do I say this? Because I was on MySpace, and I let a lot of people down back then with my inferior ability to navigate a linear time space. Should I throw continuum at the end of that? I'm not even sure what continuum means. So, back to Skype. I always wanted to take physics. Is that a physics word? Continuum? I'm not sure. I wanted to take physics. I wanted to take biology, like chemistry. I don't know anything about any of those things because I'm a dropout. Yeah. All right. Skype. All right. I'll go to my start menu. I need to reconfigure my display because the overscan is not right. Like the square, it should be showing me, doggone it, everything inside the square, but the square is shrunk. Hence, my overscan settings need to be adjusted. But I'll do that while we're communicating. There's Skype. My buddy Lothar the Third, Gene, his Xbox was doing that, like the overscan thing. It's an interesting phenomenon. Resolutions and whatnot. Resolutions are to video much like kilohertz is to audio. You know, like 44, 48, 96. Those are the kilohertz standards that are available for like audio. And yeah, with regards to video, 640 by 480, 720 by 480, 720 by 1280 by 720, right? Here's Kevin. There we go. I'm going to type something first. I'm going to type, ready for this? All right. I'm going to type, I suck at this. Call me. And start it. Just being honest, I do suck at this. And I will probably have to set up Well, I have my desktop audio. It's broadcasting my sound card, what's going to my speaker. So as long as I can hear him, you should be able to hear him. I'm clicking on the camera. Hey, Kevin, you there? It says Skype. I missed the call. I'm not going to answer the call on my phone because that won't end up on the internet. I'm sorry. I don't think it's my firewall. I do have a pretty solid firewall configuration. And by solid, I mean I block most... Dang it. Alright, I'm going to try to call him. I'll call... Okay, I'll try to call you because I can't seem to answer. Damn, I type fast. Alright, here we go. I guess I'm gonna meet now. I'm gonna host the meeting. Creating... Alright, maybe I don't have to do a meeting. Maybe it's simpler than that. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna calls. I'm clicking the camera. Okay, I'm ringing him up. his face mask says lock him up. I'll show you. Here. Let me open up a window capture. I think it looks like we might be connected, but I'm not hearing anything yet. And my speaker is not gone to sleep. Let me see here. I'm just trying to get the video going. And instead of a window, I'm having a gray screen. That's strange. Alright, it's all good. Well, bear with me. I'm clicking the display. There, yeah, come on. There's the display. Where did I drag off my... oh, it's over here? No, that's my text. I'm going to delete the display because I lost track of it. I'm going to re-add it. Re-adding display capture. And now, when I select primary display, there, that's what I'm trying to work with. There we are. This is very technical shit. Alright, motherfuckers. Very technical fucking shit. You gotta be like a rocket scientist to live these days. Okay. I wonder if... I might have to call Kevin, because it seems that we have a good session. Granted, I don't see him. Let me see. I don't see or hear him, but... Let me see, we got camera. Those are my camera options. Apparently, maybe I can't share my video camera that I'm using with OBS because you know how it is with software. So I'm gonna plug in a different camera to use specifically for Skype. Alright. And there is the light. I can see clearly now. The light is gone, or the light is on. Okay, and there I am. Hello. I'm so functional. I must not be that drunk yet. Granted, the camera needs to be tilted upwards and not panned. Definitely not panned. No, it needs to be tilted upward. There, that's better. All right. What the fuck, man? What do I gotta do? Also, it says we could not connect to your select. Yes, you did connect to my camera. Don't apologize. It's right there. I saw it. That's an old message. Okay, I guess that session lasted for 2 minutes 58 seconds, and maybe we'll give it another shot. I'm gonna check my configuration real quick, make sure the account profile, JJ. Yeah. No, I don't want to add my birthday. You're never gonna know my birthday. One, so that way you can't do anything fraudulent. And I don't mean you, Kevin. I mean the world. Because, you know, like having a person's birthday is practically like having their password. It's sickening how, like, trivial it is to exploit that. But not only that, but you don't need to know how old I am. I get carded when I buy cigarettes and alcohol, and I like it. I take that as a compliment. There you go. If I don't get carded, I'm like, hey, what the fuck? What do I look like? An old man? And they're like, okay, we'll card you. I'm like, no, I don't want you to card me. Not when I ask. No, you're supposed to do it. It's your job. Like, seriously, what if I was a little kid trying to buy some booze? Come on, motherfucker, card me. Well, anyway, sorry, I go on tangents. Audio and video. This is probably the most important tab. Let me set this to the one that's operational. Keeping it real, yo. Alright. Webcam settings. Microphone is hot. Or not hot, but it's live. If it was hot, it would be pegging at the top the whole time. Noise cancellation, choose low if you want others to hear music. Yeah, hey Kevin, I think on that stream on Facebook, it might have been nice if your microphone was set to high with regards to the noise cancellation, because I don't really want to hear your TV. But I know how important it is to keep a TV on, because what if they... Breaking news, you know what I mean? I respect your need for information, but I also respect my need to not hear your information. Alright, that's over. Hey. Is this working yet? Is this working? Hello? There's Kevin, hey. We can see you, we can't hear you. Here, let me shrink the window. Oh, wait, let me see if I can make my little freaking window larger. That's weird. Okay, my window is... I'm so motionless, I'm like a chameleon. I'm like, is that a freeze frame, or am I actually... Okay. I'm not quite sure why I can't hear you, but we'll figure that out. I have the patience, and apparently I have the time, because this is early morning for me. This is why people wake up early, so they can work out, get their exercise. Yeah, I have to exercise my mind, because it's way more important than my body. I'm not going to be a world-class athlete, but I could be a world-class mind user. If I had half a chance, I could be a cowboy if I had half a chance. Alright, perhaps, okay, Kevin, he's got his video. That's a good frame rate. That's a damn good frame rate. Maybe if you knew Americans like sign language, and maybe if I knew American Sign Language, we could get some shit going. Oh man, I don't know what Kevin's saying, but I'll tell you, Kevin's a pretty cool motherfucker. He's one of those facilitators that I was talking about on different website, but facilitators are the kind of people that they're like tech support, but they actually always see things through. Like, you know, tech support, if you got a trouble ticket, they'll get you halfway there, and you'll still be like, ah! Facilitators, they always made sure they start to finish. It's like I tell my bands when I'm playing a song, you know, like with them, and I go, start to finish. Like, even if you miss the beat, if you stop for 5 seconds that doesn't mean the song's over. All right, start to finish. Because if you never get to the finish line, you're never gonna do it. You know, like just try to get to the finish line. So, hence why we're gonna get this working. Sorry, Kevin. I got good shit to say, man. I have to say it. I think I gotta fix my overscan settings because that's really gonna be a problem. Bear with me here. You get to look at my control panel. You know, one of these days I'm gonna stream with Linux because I'm getting so tired of forcing the world to watch me do Windows. Like this is merely so I can play video games. But since I've been like banned, oh, this is so much better. My overscan is perfect now. Okay. Since I've been banned from Twitch, I don't really need to worry about playing video games for the world. It's kind of nice. I actually enjoy being banned. I just don't like letting my fans down. But all right, I'm up. I'm functional. I'm like wondering how can I get the audio? Do you have an audio level registering, Kevin? Like, you see right here where I click on the settings on the hamburger, the 3 lines, and then the 3 dots that lead to settings, and the audio video. I can see that I am registering my microphone. Are you registering on the microphone? Because if you were, I think I could hear you. My output is totally functional. Like, watch. I'll prove that my output is functional. I'll go to my volume settings and I'll go. You hear the bloom, bloom, bloom. So my output is totally functional, and I'm just hoping that you can see that. Here, let's open up a chat window so that way we got a back and forth going. Yeah, tech support. I'm a tech guy. I'm a people person. JJ Styles is a people person. You know, I used to get Employee of the Month. I used to get thank you letters because I'm such a nice tech support guy. Or at least I was. I don't really want to be a tech support guy, so I'm not that really good at it anymore. But back when I was a tech support guy, I'd be like, "Hi, thanks for calling. You're speaking with JJ. How can I help you today?" "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a really bad problem. I'm going to fix it." "All right. I want you to go to the start button and go to settings and control panel." "All right. Then I'd like you to go to the yeah. That was not acting. That's me. But okay. Come on, man. Private conversation. And send a new. All right. Why not? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Sorry, the batteries in my other microphone need to be charged. All right. Um, that's what they call rolling with the punches. When I say things like I'm rolling with the punches, that means I'm staying functional when the shit is going down. And by down, I mean breaking, not like, dude, there's an awesome party, it's going down. I love it when parties are going down. Like when shit's going down, I'm so there. But unless my car is broken down, which relates back to how down can be such a good thing and a bad thing. It's kind of like bad. Like you could be saying, I'm doing bad, I'm badly, or bad, and but at the same time, be like, dude, that song is badass. It's so bad. It's so awesome being human. It really is. Funny little things like that are why people make puns, which are pretty corny usually, but still can be pretty fun. Fuck, man. What can we do here? Let me make sure the microphone is registering in Skype, because, I don't want Kevin to rely on the stream for this conversation. It looks like it is registering. Skype auto-detected the change. So, that's pretty cool. I guess I'm ready to have my guest star, reconnect. And here's my guest star. Let's see if we got it going. Answering this call will place your current call on hold. Yeah, that's cool. I don't have a current call. It's kind of like in limbo. Answer the call, answer the call, answer the call, answer the call. I'm getting really tired of my purple cursor. That's a shitty thing when you have a bad experience and it makes you not even want to use your own thing. Like, I was using purple before Twitch, but now I'm so angry at Twitch, I'm ready to hate the color purple. It's a distressing thing. I'd like to patch things up, but I doubt if it's gonna happen because I'm so unapologetic. Like, I have no ill intentions. Like, I'm a good guy, and I understand that maybe, I'm too hardcore for you, but that's no reason to apologize, because if you have no ill intent, if you have no malice, you don't need to apologize. It's called freedom. It's called having dignity. When you've been bullied your whole fucking life and put down and pushed around, when you get old, dignity is a very important thing. Because you've gone through a lot of things, and you shouldn't have to fight for your dignity when you get to a certain level of experience points. And but yeah, I gotta change my cursor color. This purple is totally irritating the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna answer the Skype on my phone. That's not me being rude. That's me trying to keep the stream going. Here, let me try to instantiate the call again. I swear to God, this would be easier with OBS. You should really I suggest, I'm not just gonna say this to Kevin, I'm gonna say this to the world, okay? Alright, if anybody is interested in doing this type of stuff, alright, I suggest that you use OBS, and instead of clicking the start stream button, you might want to click the start recording button. Because as long as you have the hard drive space, you can save your product. So it's like, instead of streaming, where your hard drive is literally the internet, and it's not a hard drive, it's like, because it's gone. It's more like RAM, random access memory. But like, if you press start recording as opposed to start stream, you can actually like practice. It's kind of like masturbating. It's like you get to fuck, but you're fucking yourself, and as soon as you have somebody that wants to fuck you back, you might be able to actually satisfy them. So, and right now I'm totally dissatisfied because we can't get this stream connection going. I'm about ready to give up. Yeah, I'm acting like a girl, and I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna fake the O, because I don't think you'd want me to. That's like I consider that disrespect. That's like having a little kid on their training wheels, and then like praising them like as if they're on 2 when they're really on 4. Like, we'll get this shit down, homie. All right, you know me. I'm down. But if it ain't working, I got shit to do. I got a stream to maintain. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Sloan, awesome brother of mine. And what am I gonna get to now? Oh, I'm gonna get this off the screen. Not. Yeah. We'll do that again. And let's see. So what now? Well, folks, I want to go back to Hentai Nazi Girl. I have it loaded up. This is, I think, what Twitch kicked me off for. Alright? I'm not entirely certain because their letter, all it said was hateful slurs. It didn't have any specific hateful slurs, so I can only assume that it's with regard to Hentai Nazi Girl, because I'm not a hater, and like, if I ever say a slur, it's usually like to be taken into context. Alright? I said this on my Twitter. I said that slurs usually convey a certain tonality to the voice. Like if I say, wow, I really hate those Pokemon Go players. Like, that sounds disdainful, doesn't it? It sounds like I actually hate Pokemon Go players, even though I am a Pokemon Go player. Those goddamn Pokemon Go players can go to hell and die. And like, that's what a slur really sounds like. If I were to say, oh, those Pokemon Go players, they can go to hell and die. Like, I might be making a joke. And it might be a lousy joke, it might not be funny, but you can tell by the tonality that I'm not filled with hatred, disdain, and otherwise hurtful feelings. And there's a big difference. Because when somebody comes at you with this tone of voice, it hurts. So, and here, I'm going to play a song for you, alright? Because I like doing that. I got to take a phone call here in a minute, and let me see. You're going to love this song. This is what I ended the Bright Idea Records stream with last time I was on. And why do I take this shit so seriously? Because it's going to be archived, and people are going to watch this after it's been streamed. So, this is some of the stuff I'm trying to... the stuff I was trying to stream at the end of the Bright Idea Records stream. That's what I'm getting at. If you check it out, like twitter.com/JJStyle0001. Yep. I know everybody on Twitter is talking about like Grand Theft Auto 5 or whatever, just like Elon Musk. But I'm... What the fuck? Oh, I typed in too many J's. God, I thought I got banned from Twitter for a second. I did get banned from Twitter. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Somebody was impersonating me and causing trouble, and I got suspended, which feels a lot different than getting banned. Like, I know what it feels like to be suspended because I got suspended from the TV studio for stepping on sugar cubes. I was a troublesome... I was a troublemaker even back then. I took sugar cubes and I stepped on them. I think I was trying to be like, leave breadcrumbs. I was trying to make a trail. I'm a video gamer, people, okay? I was trying to make a trail with sugar cubes. But nobody appreciated it, and I understand why, because I made a mess. It's not a trail, it's a mess, and yeah. But guess what? I make messes still to this very day, and anyway. Wasn't that a fun story? Anyway. Alright, so this is, and that's why I got suspended from Twitter, because somebody was making a mess under my name. And Twitter understood, and they reestablished my account, no problem. It took like about a week, though. It kind of sucked. Alright, did that get posted twice? Oh man, I might have to delete that. Okay, oh, this is a very good post right here. I don't know if you're familiar with St. Vincent. She's a very pretty lady and makes movies. Like, the Nowhere Inn. Anyway, music, blah, blah, blah. God damn, I posted a lot of stuff since that last stream. Live life, people, live life. Even on the internet. Oh, hey, dude. Oh. Let's see here. Alright, alright. Let me see, I got my speaker turned up. Hello? 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 Go to call? Go to call? Go to call? Hello? It says we've been connected for 20 minutes? That's interesting. Answer this call. I'm not sure what the 20-minute thing means. That either means that Kevin's been on for 20 minutes maybe, or that this call's been going 20 minutes. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, go away, chat. I don't think it's gonna work, bro. Oh, I just remembered something. I need to charge my wireless microphone battery. It's not gonna charge itself, people. It's kind of like vacuuming my floor. It's not gonna vacuum itself. No matter how wild and crazy I seem, I am still responsible. I charge my batteries, I vacuum my floor, I refill my cup, reload my pipe, fucking tune my guitar. I'm a very, very responsible young man. Excuse me, I'm a very responsible old man. You know, I've heard people, talking about the whole, like, number game, the age thing. You know, like, some friends of mine were trying to talk about how old it is to be 40. But the thing is, I am a dictionary aficionado. I'm like a lexicon reader. Okay, I am like I'm trying to think of synonyms, but I think those are that's the only one I got. Yeah, man. And if you look up in the dictionary what the term middle-aged means, it means when you're over 45. 45 years of age means you're middle-aged, and if you're under 45, you should still think of yourself as really a kid. Because the dictionary says so. And once you're over 45, then you can go back to feeling the way I feel most of the time, which is like somebody that shouldn't be hanging out with kids, even though I'm a good influence. Yeah. I swear I had a power adapter, a power cable. I gotta give up on this. It's just been reconnecting forever. There's something, I don't know if it's me, but we'll get it worked out. My focus is on the stream though. I feel bad when I can only give half of my attention to something, and I'm just being honest. I'm focused on keeping the stream running. If it was 100% awesome, like my stream, I could probably focus on other things like troubleshooting, like yeah, start the settings, control panel, or actually there is no such thing as a control panel anymore. No, update Windows. Yeah, man. It's always oh shit, or the Microsoft Store. I'm pretty sure Kevin can hear me. Or the Microsoft Store. That's like, I swear sometimes I'll do Windows Update and I'll neglect the Microsoft Store, and like guess what? Once I load Microsoft Store, it updates everything. Like, and that was part of the stream that I did a few days ago, where I'm talking about how difficult it was because I couldn't get that store to work. Windows was telling me there's something wrong on our end. That was the error message I was getting. There's something wrong on our end. It's like, thanks Microsoft, you're so descriptive. And then I had to check the event log. I don't know how many people are familiar with the event log, but it's considered a Windows administrative control panel feature. And it can be daunting as fuck because Windows does actually log everything. But if you can't navigate the event log, you're never gonna really find out what went wrong. It's like the ultimate log file, you know. Like in Unix, you could go to /var/log, find all your log files, and be a happy hacker. But on Windows, you have to know how to use the registry, you know, for your own personal system and settings and all that garbage. And then you have to know how to use the event log for when things break, because that's the only way you're ever going to solve a problem. And if you don't solve the problem, you might have to end up just reinstalling the whole system, and that's a majorly disappointing thing to have to do. Because I mean, like, how much time and work do we all put into setting up our email accounts, our streamer accounts, yeah, our video game logins for online gaming? How much time and effort does it take to just set up a new install with your passwords, accounts, and all that garbage and nonsense? So yeah, if you can navigate the event log, you'll be a much happier person. I would actually advise everyone to be able to like do that. And if you have to read a book or a manual, I'd say do it. It's worth it. There's a lot of manuals I've read that were a waste of my fucking time. Like Visual Basic, I really don't use Visual Basic for jack shit. I use like the C programming language, C++, Python, etc. Used to use Perl until Python rolled around. But Visual Basic is a great program because you can make programs. you know, but ultimately the syntax, the language is like it's object oriented, but the more time you put into Visual Basic, the more time you're gonna have to put into everything else. You might as well just ignore it. But there are still, like, I don't think Visual Basic's been like a thing for a long time, but there are still people using it to make like website stuff, executables, and I'm sure this is really boring. Like, I'm so sorry that I go on tangents like this. I'm like I'm a motherfucking geek, yo. It's take me or leave me, but all right. I'm a punk rocker and I'm a geek. I don't like being called names, but those two names are actually true. So this was the stream, okay, people. This happened the day I got kicked off Twitch, the day the Zot the Avenger Rules channel, and the JJ Styles with 3 zeros and a 1 channel got killed. And is this thing on? Hello? Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, is this thing on? Hello? Where was I? Oh yeah, so the day that we got killed on Twitch, that's when you go to the channel and it says, "Oh, you need a time machine." Really? Like, motherfucker, I'll show you a time machine. It's called my fist, and it'll make you go back in time. Motherfuckers. Like, if you're not angry when you get banned from something, then you're probably doing things right. You're probably going places that to go. You go for fun, and if shit goes down, oh well. But I was taking Twitch seriously. I was earning achievements. I had followers. I was celebrating a 1-year anniversary. And in retrospect, I feel stupid, because why take anything seriously? So, but I did, and hence, motherfuckers, time machine! Fuck you! I'm unapologetic, because I've gone through too much to be apologetic. I've gone through too much to be humiliated. I deserve my fucking dignity, because I'm a good guy. I haven't ruined anybody's life in a really long time. And you know, the people's lives that I did ruin, we worked it out. They forgave me. They took the context. Yeah. So, and not only that, I didn't mean to ruin any lives, and I didn't. Like, but sometimes it feels like your life got ruined. You know what I mean? Like a marriage falls apart, or like fucking somebody gets fired. You know, it's like, oh, you ruined my life. You got me fired. Like, yeah, bitch. Well, I had a rollover, almost died, and you were not there for me. Yeah, but we forgave each other for both. So it's kind of like that Jacoby Shat. I hope you know you don't have to say you're sorry. You don't have to live with the heartache you keep, 'cause I don't need no apologies. I hope you know. And like, I think that's a really good sentiment. It's a hit song right now, by the way, by Jacoby Shattuck, the Papa Roach guy. The band that did Cut My Life Into Pieces, This Is My Last Resort, Suffocation, No Breathing, Don't Give a Fuck If I Cut My Arm Bleeding. That was a big thing when I was a kid. A lot of kids were cutting their arms. I did not get into that trend. Apparently Doc Dart from the Crucifix was a cutter. Who knew, right? Me, because we went to his house. But, like, at first I thought it was a sign, an indicator that, that a person must be completely out of their fucking mind insane, and there's no hope for them. Because who the fuck cuts themselves, right? But it's actually more like just a very damaged and hurt person that gets no help from anyone that oftentimes does things like that. And because a lot of people, they get frustrated. They go, "Oh, to hell with you! You're just weird. You're not worth my time." But you know, when people do shit like that, they need help. And if you don't know how to help them, well, it kind of sucks. But whatever. There's help. I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know. I guess call 411, people. If you need help, call the information directory. 411. Telephones are very useful. Now, where was I? I told you I go on tangents, people. Here we go. So that stream happened, the Bright Idea Records stream, and it ended. If you look right here, at the very, come on YouTube, keep up with me. Keep up with me. Come on. You can do it. Right about, okay. This is so strange. I feel like YouTube has altered my stream. I watched this earlier to judge the audio quality. By the way, that Bright Idea Records stream was the loudest stream I have ever streamed. This shit is so loud. Oh my god. And it's not overmodulated. It's the damnedest thing. It's pegging the audio volume meter, and still, if your speakers can handle it, it's not gonna sound all funny and crap. No, man, it's gonna sound good. It's not gonna overmodulate. It's fantastic. It's like the loudest thing in the world. I really had the gain pumped up, the equalization maximized, and if your speakers can handle it, you could fucking fill an arena with that sound on the Bright Idea Records stream. It's fantastically loud. Like, I don't know if you people ever try to listen to music on your phone and you get disappointed because it's a itty bitty phone speaker and you don't really hear it, you know? Well, guess what? You'll hear the Bright Idea Records stream. Guaranteed. I swear to God. Cross my heart. Even though my shirt says trust no one, you can trust me. You'll hear that fucking stream. That's the loudest one I've ever made. And I'm proud of that fact because I like pushing audio boundaries to the limits. So, alright, but look, the problem with the stream was I could not locate. I know, I'm a good searcher of data and information. I can search. I'm a querier. I'm like a seeker. Oh, I'm a seeker. I've been searching low and high. Oh, you know I won't stop searching until the day I die. So it's true. But anyway, where was I? Thinking about music? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So at the end of this, I think you might have saw. Oh my God, who's that guy with the guitar? Oh, that's JJ. Yeah. That's what I was trying to play on the Bright Idea Records stream, but like I had to stop it. I literally halt. I stopped the stream because I gave up. I gave the fuck up. But then that's when I went on Google and remembered how to use my mad Google foo. My mad Google foo. And like, you know, I typed in like a double quote, Born to Lose, double quote, JJ Styles, double quote, site :youtube.com. Bam, got it. And fucking that's what that is. I don't know if YouTube like corrected my stream. Let's see, did it? That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. Because I posted a link in the description for people to know I didn't let them down. I promised something. I said it's the last song. You don't have to stick around. Sorry, hey, what's up? Hello? Yeah, I don't have you on speakerphone. I just, what's up? Okay, try the Microsoft Store? Try the Microsoft Store. It'll update it. I know the feeling, man. Come back to it when you can, and but do try the Microsoft Store because that's what we're supposed to do as Windows users. That's our only option, and if you don't use it, you're never gonna get what you need. You know, that's the way it is these days. You like, on phones, on Android phones, on iPhones, on anything. If you don't have the new version, a lot of times you can't even connect. So that's good. You picked up on it though. You know, it takes practice. It's like a band that's gonna go on tour and perform in front of thousands of people. You know, they go to the band hut and they practice first. You know, and sometimes it's in front of people, kind of like the stream, but I don't think we're in front of thousands at the moment. So I kind of got analytics. Yeah, I think you're probably my only fan. It's a pretty weird hour, and I didn't post it on Twitter, so. But it will be logged and it will be saved because that's what I want. YouTube provides the only thing I want. That Facebook was pretty cool, dude. I might have to like study, you know, your video because I couldn't do that. So. But how did you find it? Live button? So were you live when you clicked the live button and got the link? It was after the fact? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You never can unless you check the stream. The only indicator you got is the button goes red, kind of like the red light bulb outside the studio. I'm impressed and I support the effort because I'm gonna have to copy it if I want to use Facebook. That is. I don't even know if anybody's using Zoom anymore. Like ever since like lockdown ended, it was real big during lockdown, but maybe they are. It's I say just use OBS. Like I would use Skype, I would use Zoom, I would use Facebook Messenger, I would use all that shit, but I just use OBS. That's it. That's my Grass Valley. You import. You import when you select your sources. There's like a plus button next. You got your scenes, and you have your media sources. And sometimes your media source is an audio. Sometimes it's a video. Sometimes it's a photograph picture, and it's all importable. You can import a live internet stream. You can import a video from your hard drive. You can import a video from your network. If it's like a local area network, you can import it from a CD-ROM, a DVD-ROM. You can import anything, and if somebody is sending a stream, you can import it. So if you sent a stream, I could import it, and we could have a Skype. We could have a phone call, video phone call. But if I imported your stream and you imported my stream, it's really all it takes. Yeah, totally, dude. Like, I might use VLC because VLC is the ultimate media player. It's open source and it plays every codec, and it's like a godsend. It's God's gift to man. It's the best media player ever imagined, ever made, and it's made by people like you and me, like community type people. It's open source. There's no malware, no tricks, and so check out VLC, and check out maybe like the VLC plugin. It's not even a plugin. It's built into OBS. Did I say OBC? Did I say? No, I said VLC. Okay, I thought maybe I was saying OBC. Anyway, I know, man. You might have poisoned me, poisoned my mind. No, I think I said VLC. Yeah, it's true. It kind of is actually. It's a popularity contest. Yeah, they fuck with me subliminally. They fuck with me subliminally. Thank you, Suicidal Tendencies. And yo, homie, I'm gonna go because I'm streaming. I gotta pay attention to anybody that might be watching this. So, but it was good having you on, and next time it'll be even better, okay? But it'll be a different day. And catch up with you later. Tell Debbie I said hi. Okay. So where was I? Yeah. So this got cut off. This lovely song, this lovely rendition of a, god damn it, motherfucker, goddamn shit. I could barely work this shit. All right. Hi. It's me, JJ Styles, the owner and proprietor of Bright Idea Records, located at brightidearecords.com. The brightest minds in music today. If you're just tuning in, well, good for you. You obviously have good taste in streams. If you've been watching the whole time, well, rock on. And I do not apologize if I've been wasting your time, because I've been wasting my own time. And it's not a waste, it's called an investment. Alright, people? Know the difference. What is the difference? Investments have returns. Didn't you take microeconomics? Oh my god. Like, get your act together. Alright, where was I? Did that feel like I was bullying you? Like bullying doesn't always take a harsh tone. Like, fuck you, you fat faggot. I used to love getting called that one. That gets me, just saying that makes me ready to fight right now. I really could put these pythons, but no. Like the way I was just saying, like, you know, oh my god, didn't you ever take a microeconomics class? Oh, like, that's not bullying, but that's still like being a dick. Like, oh my god, like, if you're talking to a person that way, you're an asshole. And if you're talking about, like, something that was created, like a book, or like a TV show, or like a movie, or like a program, or a video game, and you go, oh my god, that game is filled with so many bugs, you practically are being a bully. Because you're an overcritical asswipe. You know, it's like, if you have commentary like that, try to send it to the source rather than the world, because that is the polite thing to do. I've been trying to locate a source. You know what? Fuck this. I got a life. I got some shit going on, and I'm trying to tell you people a lesson. All right? And now you're going to get the lesson, because it's, maybe I should be more patient. Maybe. But then again, it's already been like 2 weeks, and pretty soon people aren't even going to remember that this happened. So I'm going to show you what happened. This is a big deal. This is some hacker shit. You know, like out of the movies, okay? So if you like hacker shit from out of the movies, then you're gonna love this, because this is reality. I'm not lying. There's people all over town that can vouch for this. This really happened, and here we go. I know that the radio station did not want me to talk about this, but it's been a long time, and nobody pays attention to me anyways. The main thing that the station manager was concerned about was if their advertisers were to catch wind of this, you know, and decide that they don't want to work with some flim-flam operation, you know, where people can rig contests, and because, like, their advertiser sponsored the contest and was providing the actual $500 grand prize, right? But you see, it's not the station's fault, because they had a content provider. Let me show you something, people. I think you're gonna love this. And this is like my first time actually I've tried repeatedly to get a hold of these people that made the contest, and guess what? I can't. I go, who is thisdomain.com, and it's so privacy redacted, nothing. I can only find a Twitter contact, and guess what? They don't reply to it. So fuck you, Short Stack. Fuck you, Pancake Laboratories. You suck. I hacked your contest. I won $500. I could have claimed it, but I turned it down because I'm not a cheater. And check out the contest. This was a really fun contest. I think I have it on my desktop, actually. Let me check. I'm trying to look it up on the Internet Archive, but I'll just show you what I have on my desktop. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. This is some rock and roll shit, people. Okay. Like, I don't know if you're a rocker, or maybe you're a real tame, timid, meek little mouse. You know, maybe you don't rock, but you can always learn to rock. All right, like you can learn to appreciate the values, the sound, the message, the energy, the whole even the other people that listen to rock. Like you can totally learn to fucking appreciate it. All right, rocker. So this is the KFMA Build-A-Band name contest rules. Let me show you the rule that I broke, okay? This is the reason why I forfeited $500 fucking dollars. All right? It says very clearly, very clearly, the winning depend on eligible, blah blah blah. Right. Hold on. Let me see. Odds of winning, approval, person's prize, starting, okay, this is the one, right here, paragraph 4, subparagraph 4, it says, starting Friday, November 4th, through Sunday, November 6th, KFMA, DJs will be instructing listeners to log in and click on Build a Band Name Contest tile where they can vote on their favorite registered band name title, asterisk 1 vote per IP address. What do you think of that rule? 1 vote per IP address. That's a very clear rule. It seems like the kind of rule that should be applied by whom? It should be applied by, the pollers, if you will. Like, what would happen if you went to vote for a president and, like, they gave you your ballot and, like, but then you just started, like, pulling ballot after ballot after ballot after ballot out your underpants and stuffing them in the box. Like, don't you think the box should be in a centralized location, maybe with a camera pointed at it, to ensure that democracy does not collapse, to make sure that your vote actually fucking matters and isn't just a big fat joke? Am I the asshole? I think not. No. I think the people that didn't point a camera at the ballot box, they're the assholes, and it's not these guys that put on the contest, okay? It's the people that provided the box. Who did that? I've been trying to keep it a secret because they're a new company. They're up-and-comers. They're Americans. I know how easy it is to ruin an up-and-coming business, and I don't want to do that. But I can't reach these motherfuckers, and like I said, pretty soon people are going to forget that this even happened, and my message of safety and security and democracy is going to go unheard. So what else can I do but do this? Maybe write a 2600 article about it. I'm thinking about it. Because that's what people did back in the day. When you found a bug in software, like when you found a problem that needed to be addressed, like, guess what? You weren't taken seriously because you're just some hacker kid. You're just some basement dwelling nerd. You're just some fucking nobody, right? So, of course, a big company like maybe Microsoft, maybe Apple, maybe Sun Microsystems, maybe Cisco, maybe Oracle, maybe God only knows. Maybe they just wouldn't take you seriously because you're a nobody. And right now, I feel like a nobody because I can't even reach this company. What company? I'll tell you. Because what the fuck, man? What else can I do? Google. Let's Google short stack labs. Hey, what does this say? Oh, does anybody see the word contest? What am I claiming to have done? Hello, anybody? Hi, class. Is anyone paying attention? Yeah, JJ rigged a contest and got $500. Turned it down because I fucking hacked it. It's like out of the movies. It's like Kevin Poulsen when he got a free car from K-Rock by rigging the phone number system. You know that whole, hey, caller number 9 wins? Hey, caller number 9. Yeah, people. That's the way Kevin Poulsen got I think it was a Ferrari. I'm pretty sure it was a Ferrari. And I'm pretty sure people named Kevin are almost always awesome. I'm pretty sure by default, if you name your kid Kevin, they're going to grow up and they're going to become an awesome hacker. Because there's like Kevin Mitnick, Kevin Poulsen. It's like destiny, man. So if you want an awesome hacker for an offspring, even if it's a girl, name her Kevin. They'll be the best hacker around. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I rigged a contest just like Kevin Poulsen did. Okay? Except he did it back in like what, the 80s or 90s? I can't remember, but I did it like the other week. And it wasn't a Ferrari. It was $500, but whose fault was it? Ding 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 ding. Ladies and gentlemen, up and coming business, social media up and comers. These motherfuckers that need to fix their security. Did I say that loud enough? Because I can't call them. I've tried. I'm not a security professional. I'm an amateur these days. I haven't been a professional since 2004. That was a long time ago. I'm basically a hobbyist and an enthusiast and a person that has morals, decency, and a desire not to go to prison. So I'm not a criminal. I'm not a bad guy. And I gotta do something. So I'm telling you this. It's amazing how easy it is to find contests on the internet. Like if you type in like maybe radio contest, let's see if we can find one just like mine. Radio contest, just like that. iHeartRadio. Oh, KHYT. That's music for white people. KH Whitey. Hey Whitey, kill Whitey. Sorry, I'm a Homie the Clown fan. I love that guy. Anyway, where was I? I wonder if this is I wonder what platform they use for their contests. I don't even know. Let's see. Black Friday shopping spree? Hey, no, I don't want to listen to your whitey music. Oh. Yes, being a computer hacker is very amusing. And you can do incredible things, but don't be a dick, alright? I'm just laughing because I can't believe any of this is real. Like, if you don't believe me, I understand. It's like, it's pretty unreal. Don't have an account. Log in to Facebook. I don't know. You know what? Let me take a step back. I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? I'll show you the contest I hacked before I show you like more other hackable contests, okay? Cuz like what the fuck? I'm getting things out of order. I'm trying to tell a story here. A story about a company that I tried to get a hold of that needs to fix their shit. Like they need to put in some I was suggesting things like geo IP type of things. You know, it's a fairly trivial thing to not allow. Let me take this off the screen. It's a fairly trivial thing to like not register multiple requests from a particular IP. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried to like bump up a fucking video or something on YouTube, you know? I mean, not that I've ever... Yeah, of course I've tried. You know how many times I've posted a video or a song and it's gotten like 0 plays? I'm like, what the fuck? I tweeted it. What the fuck? I'm like, you know, maybe, just maybe, if I hit the reload button in my browser and I make it look like 10 people have listened to it, maybe I'll make my material look as if it's worth listening to. Like as if it's possibly worth your time. Because if it's got 0 plays, most people are going to see that and go, I don't know what the fuck this is. If nobody plays it, it must suck. And that's a stupid way to think. There are many unknown creators. There are many unknown creations out there. And you know why they're unknown? Because you're stupid, that's why. Anyways, so yeah, normally if you hit the reload button in your browser, it doesn't generate more views. It doesn't generate more hits, as they're called. Hit. And I'm not talking about a hit song. I'm talking about like a website hit. Like back when I was a boy, back when I was this tall, everybody used to have a web counter on their web page. What's a web counter? It's like an odometer on your car that tells you the miles that you've driven, okay? But instead of telling you the miles that you've driven, a web counter tells you how many people have gone to your website, supposedly. It was established very early on in the creation of web counters that they usually indicated a number that was a little bit higher than the actual amount of people. Like people did not correlate to the number on the web counter because sometimes the same IP address would get registered multiple times. Back in the fucking 90s. You think we'd have that problem fixed by 2022, right? And the people like me would be antiquated, obsolete, and worthless. But no, a technique that was applicable in the 90s allowed me to rig a contest for $500. Let me show you the contest. It was a really fun contest, too. Like, this is one of the most fun hacks I've ever done in my life. Like, and I hacked my high school. I told you all about it on Twitch. How I hacked the Novanet software by putting a keylogger and saying that I forgot my password, having a teacher put in their password, and then I had administrative access over the entire Novanet grade system when I was a freshman in high school, and I used to get paid to change people's grades. $10, all A's, you pass. Because I'm a fair person, and I understand school isn't fair. Most of the people at my school, it was a charter school, they had difficult problems, like single mothers, single teen mothers, like marijuana addicts, ex-gang members. You know, they're having a tough enough time with life as it is. They're just trying to make it through school. I was more than happy to hack and change their grades. If they kept it on the DL, gave me a little Skrilla, you know, because life is hard and it's not fair. There, I said it. It's fucking fucked up. There's like a disparaging. There's like a digital divide. Okay. There's a digital divide, people. It's a real thing. It's like, have you noticed how people seem to be getting nerdier all the time? Yeah, it's because they got cell phones, and when they have a question, they look it up. It's like, that's all that it is. That's the difference between having the internet and not. It's the digital divide. It's like when you can't look up the answers to things conveniently, you remain uninformed. And when you can look up the answers, you are a very functional person. sometimes a little too functional. Let me see. Wayback Machine. Not that I'm claiming to be functional, no, but when it comes to hacking the fuck out of you, I kind of might be. Okay, I'm trying to look it up. I think the Internet Archive removed it. I think I'm gonna have to load it for my, like, cause like, look, I'm there. Yeah. Yeah. It was a really, really fun hack. Like, and if I would have tried to claim the $500, I literally couldn't live with myself because I like the station, I like the DJ, and I like the contest. Like, who could fuck over a friend like that? Like, that would be the biggest dick move. That's like cheating on your wife or somebody that you promised to, like, you know, love forever. Granted, I never promised shit to this radio station, but I've been listening since I was like, this towel. Like my aunt Diane is Crazy Diane. Like, hello. I'm a generational fucking radio listener, okay? And if you don't know who Crazy Diane is, I'll show you. Why not? I'm proud of her. She's my aunt. Like, literally, on my father's side. Like, literally. Blood. Like, and she's awesome. And I'm practically, I seem to have the same genetic need to listen to somebody in the morning, because if I don't, I pace back and forth like I'm having an anxiety attack. You know, that's all I can do. I can't sit down. I just go back and forth, pacing, thinking something bad is gonna happen. I'd tell you more about that, but I don't want to think about it. Okay, so let me type in crazy. Not that she is crazy, but you know, she's she would say some alternative ideas sometimes. God damn it, where'd my display capture window go? Display capture, come back to me. This is what happens when you drag windows off to the side like that. Sometimes you lose them. Motherfucker, where'd you go? We got that. Yeah. Where'd the other one go? Well, before I look too stupid, I'm gonna delete it. Re-add it. Yes. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Awesome. Now then, where were we? Crazy for loving Crazy Diane. And I don't know. I'll try to load up one. Why am I admitting to this? Because I am proud of her, and I can't say that. You know, I have some influences in my life. You know, some not necessarily authority figures, but let me just say, like, my mom. She's so straight-laced. She's so boring. I swear, she'd be happy if I never got into trouble. She'd be happy if I never got kicked off of Twitch. But guess what? That's not me. I did. And, like, I take after Crazy Diane. So there you go. I am who I am. Fucking accept me, world. Or else I'm gonna just crawl under a rock and turn into dust. So, and I don't think anybody really wants that. So what kind of things does Crazy Diane do? She does, like, back in 2011, as recently as 11 years ago, she contributed something. Yes, I'm impatient. You know, sometimes it's hard to keep track of history. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I think it is. It looked like it was logged. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to see my aunt in lingerie, but it might be that. Oh. Um. Uh. Um. Uh. Alright, it logged the page, but apparently her antics are not. Oh, look at that! Blade Runner text on football. That's pretty cool. I'm a sucker for Blade Runner text. I swear, I used that on Video Virus back in the day. I exploited the Blade Runner font myself. I mean, who wouldn't, right? I mean, anyway. All right then. Anything else? At least 2 pages. You know, maybe instead of crazy, maybe I'll type in. There you go. Okay. We're going to try again. Here we go. Trying to show you why I'm genetically predisposed to being a wild party animal. and and why I'm proud of that. Oh, okay. Here's a open directory. This is what an open directory looks like, in case you're not familiar. This is like a gold mine for a hacker, because normally when you have an index, like index.html, index.php, index.asp, when you have an index, it usually doesn't show you the contents of a directory. But when you don't have an index, yes, it does show you the contents. So, let's see here. There! The title of this is Crazy Diane Gets Down and Dirty. Yeah. We love you, Aunt Diane. Not that kind of love. Just we're proud of you, okay? And that's enough. Good God. I think I need a drink. And she used to call every day. Like, ask anybody. Gotta love a good ZTA cocktail. Very refreshing. What are we talking about? Oh, snap. I hacked a contest. That's right. Okay. And why am I talking about it? Because I believe in democracy and I believe in computer security. And when it comes to things like voting, I don't like making a joke out of it. That's why I'm talking about it. Because I made a fucking joke out of it. And I like myself. And I have to talk about it. Do you get it? Like, if I kept it a secret, the joke would still be played on you. But the fact that I'm broadcasting it and talking about it means this isn't a joke, and that I'm not trying to play you. And I've been trying to talk to this company right here. God damn it. Let me remove my video input source. I lost it again. I don't know how I drag things so far away. Okay. Told you guys, I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur. It's like public access. I'm not a professional video maker. I'm a community member. I'm a member of a place where people do things. And I've gone to DEF CON hacker conventions, and I was just an attendee. And like, I got a knack for video and hacking because they're fun. Alright, so this company right here, they make contests. It's a brilliant idea. It brings all the social networks together. Your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitters, your Twitches, your fucking, all you humans and your socializing. I'm getting kind of sick of it. And it's not because I'm getting old. It's because I keep getting black labeled. And I'm really a good guy. I swear to fucking God if you got to know me. But nobody has the time. So I'm getting real sick of socializing. Except with people that I've known for like decades. Those people are cool. Because they know I'm not a dickhead. Anyway. So yeah, contests. Social media contests. User-generated content. Yada yada yada. Full customization. Flexible publishing. Yeah. That's what this company does. And I figured that out. They had like a weird domain that was not tied to their shit. It was like a 4-letter acronym, something like AAAA. I don't know. You go figure it out. I don't want to give away too many details. Why don't I just give you their social security number while I'm at it, right? No, but yeah, they had a weird domain and that was used to compute the votes and tally them up. And guess what? All I needed to do was use the server header information, the reply, the actual HTTP content that was sent to me over the HTTP port, and yeah. The server headers plus the IP plus the HTTP serving provide those. That was the triple threat combo that led me to find these guys. And you know, their website is merely an Amazon AWS, you know, web host, like practically everybody else on the internet these days, right? Like, it's about the most generic thing. Like, you could have, like, I swear to fucking God, man, the internet has become a very anonymous place. Way more anonymous than when I was a boy. When I was this tall, the internet was not an anonymous place. If you typed into your Unix shell, who is bliggity bliggity blah blah.com, you got a phone number and an address, and they were real. But there's like a whole lot of privacy redacted shit. Like, I'm pretty sure if you do a whois on brightidearecords.com, the brightest fucking minds in music today, I'm pretty sure you get an honest answer. I think. I mean, unless, I wonder. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm a fucking hypocrite. Maybe I'm a generic motherfucker too. Let's find out. I can't remember. Alright, people? I can't remember. Or maybe my domain registrar. Maybe they changed something. I don't know. Let's find out. Am I a chicken shit? Am I anonymous? Who is? brightidearecords.com. Let me see. We got domains by proxy, Arizona, Warner, abuse.godaddy. By son of a bitch. You can't even get my info. And I swear you could. It's like they've taken the whois protocol and they've anonymized it for everybody. I swear to God. You used to be able, like, if you went there, oh my God. It's like the internet has become so privacy-centric, you're getting privacy whether you want it or not. Which is cool, but I'm a consumer. Like, I offered up my privacy. Like, if you go to brightidearecords.com, the brightest fucking minds in music today, motherfucker, represent. I know some really retarded people have made music in the past, you know, but not at Bright Idea. We're not fucking retards, and I don't mean to use that word in a disparaging way. I really wish I had another way to say retard. Like, can somebody give me a new word, please? Is there an alternative? Because I hate saying that. Like, that's like saying, you know, oh, you're a JJ. Like if JJ was synonymous with retard, that would hurt. You know, I'd rather find a better word. But nobody has figured one out. We're so busy trying to be politically correct that we can't even come up with appropriate slurs. Why don't we come up with a list of slurs that don't hurt anybody? Like, directly. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers. How about motherfucker? Like, what's that all about? You bastard, huh? Like, what's that all about? Let's come up with some new slurs, people, because I hate you and I need to call you names, but I don't really want to hurt other people. I want to hurt you because you're a dick. And what's up with dick, huh? What is that? Who does that? Oh, shit, man. So if you click the contact page, I mean, you get the address, like, right fucking there. Like, hello? That was what was on my Who Is record. I really expected that to show up when I typed in Who Is BradIdeaRecords.com. I thought that right there would show up. And the fact that it didn't was a little bit shocking. That's what you call maintenance. Sometimes you gotta check your shit. I try to check my shit. Not like... Actually, I avoid checking my shit because who wants to turn around and look gross? But how are you ever gonna know that you got a bloody asshole if you don't check your shit, right? Check your shit, people. Or your asshole might get a little too bloody. Alright, where was I? We're talking about hacking contests, we're talking about money, we're talking about democracy, we're talking about pulling the wool over your eyes. Because you don't control the internet, I control the internet. And people like me. And what does my t-shirt say? Alright. Enough of the meme poses. I'm telling you everything you need to hear. You don't even have to look at me. Like, the picture is optional, and guess what? It's a luxury. Alright, I'm a good audio communicator. And the nice thing about that is computers, information systems are so advanced, they could take what I'm saying and make text out of it. Speech to text. I'm communicating what I need to fucking communicate, and that's fix your shit short stack. What happens if we type in Pancake Laboratories? Pancake Laboratories. Pancake Labs. We want to build something great? We've got a full stack. That's cute. I like that. Because, you know, the stack... I don't know if you've ever heard of a paper called Smashing the Stack for Fun and Profit by Aleph One. It was published in Frack, the E-zine. Frack spelt with a PH. Look it up, people. It's important. Kind of like Zot the Avenger. It's history and it's important. Alright? Because people like me read Frack, and people like me wrote books about how to hack things, and before there were books, people didn't hack because it was a black art. What does black mean? It means you don't see nothing. You don't see me. I'm in the shadows. I'm blacked. I'm redacted. You don't know about this. And yeah, when you publish things, when you open your fucking mouth, it makes the world a better place. Even if you don't want to hear it, Karen. Okay? I kind of like that slur. Calling people Karen. That's a lovely slur, because Karens they're a lot like tattletales. They're a lot like little narcs, narking you out, tattletaling you, fucking trying to block you up, you know, jam you, etc., etc. And that helps nobody. So let me get back to telling you about this company that I can't get a hold of because the whois domain system is just a little too private these days. And that even I, who publicly put my fucking phone number and address on my homepage, like, I can't, it's not even attached to my whois anymore. I swear it was when I first registered the domain like 2 years ago. But the internet has become so gung-ho about anonymity and privacy that even people that don't ask for it are getting it. And it's kind of jamming up the internet because I need to get a hold of these guys. This would have been much better. I swear to fucking God, people, I don't want to be doing this. This would have been much better if it would have been done privately on private communications channels. And I know I'm broadcasting this, and I know nobody pays attention to me because I guess I got no marketing skills, I got no publicity skills, you know? Or maybe I'm just a hateable character. I don't know. It's tough to get the numbers. But somebody's going to watch this. I know Kevin will watch it, and it'll probably blow his mind. You know, I still haven't shown you the contest. So now that you know who's behind the problem, maybe I can show you the innocent victim. And it's not just these people, it's everybody that voted and everybody that played the game. They're victims too of me and my nefarious hacker skills. And that's why I had to forfeit. I mean, what would you do? What the fuck would you do? Take the $500 and go cha-ching? Suckers! No! That's called an abuse of power. That's called despicable. Come on now. It's not. I understand that if you don't get caught, you got away with it. But that's like, what are you gonna do? Rape your daughter? You're gonna say, "Oh, I didn't get caught. Oh, yeah, she's too scared to tattletale." That's like sick. What the fuck? God damn. Well, come on. What the fuck, people? I don't even need religion to know that. Like... Let's see. You know, when people when people can do things like rig a contest and then they take the money, you know, then they put like they always get found out, right? Because eventually there's going to be some telltale trace that something nefarious happened, and that's when they implement hardcore policies that impinge upon your freedom, which is way more important than $500. Like, I have so much freedom in my life because America is the way it is that I'm actually grateful. Like, when I was in a punk rock band called Zero Tolerance Task Force, I did not have as much freedom. I was fighting, I was competing to be a democracy lover, to be a capitalist, to function in a capitalist system, which is nothing but competition, more competition. And I was burnout at 23 years old. I started working when I was 17. It took me 4 years to get completely burnt out. And then when my band had a fatal rollover car accident, and I got completely brain injured and spine injured, I was officially declared what? Retired. Thank you very much. And what a young age to get declared retired, right? But you know what? I was and still am pretty fucked up. All right, but I got raised by people that taught me the difference between right and wrong, And I can still be a benefit to society when I point out things that are wrong. Okay? And it's not an easy thing to do. Now let me show you the victims of my crime, my heinous crime. It would be a crime if I would have took the $500. I'd expect to go behind bars. It's a crime. It's a crime. All right? Like, there are some crimes that are not crimes. Like, if you get stoned on marijuana and you're basically hurting no one, like, well, the times have changed a lot since I was this tall. But people used to go to prison for years for smoking a joint, if you can believe it. It happened, okay? Anyways, and suddenly, like, the world woke up and realized, hey, that's a waste of taxpayer money because stoners are harmless. They usually just want to watch cartoons and eat Cheetos. Like, oh my God, who's that hurting, right? But, you know, the fact that there is an underground black market trade, you know, sometimes there are casualties because competition, it brings out the worst in people. Especially when there's no law. So, okay. No law and order. So this is the contest I hacked. Yeah. Hey, Beef. I don't know if you're watching this. Hey, how's it going? I need to close that. Oh well. Whatever. You can see it. And it says, let me make the text bigger for you. I used to have this stream on my Twitch. It was one of the 5 recommended streams in my carousel thingy mabob. Shit. Excuse me. It's a little difficult to save web pages sometimes and keep them readable because a lot of the HTML code is dynamic HTML. And, you know, unless you're connected. Oh, there it is. You can see the names of the bands. See, here's, okay. I think you're getting the picture. So maybe I can describe it a little bit more. Let me see if I can find my band name on the list. It was far down on the list. Let me tell you something about Hey, let me tell you something. I got something to tell you. Let me tell you something about popularity contests. Now that I have your attention, check this out. I told you I rigged the contest, and the way I did it was there was a band. You remember, this is a fantasy band thing, okay? This is like, we got band names, you know, they're listed in these graphics, you know, like that. Together, we are tight. That's a pretty good band name. I like it. And there were a lot of good suggestions, generic suggestions. And then there was my suggestion. I wanted to call my band the Axe Bastards. Because, like, guitars, basically what you play is your axe. Like, if a drummer called their drum set an axe, I would accept that as valid. Yeah, that's their axe. You know, a flute player, a saxophonist, a violinist, whatever, what you play, like a computer keyboard seems to be my axe these days, more than a game controller or a guitar. I just like hacking shit. I'm an addict. Hack addict. That's what Kevin Mitnick supposedly was. I think that was part of his defense when he was on trial. I think his lawyer claimed that he was addicted and it's not his fault. Hacking is a habit. Up all night, hacking box. Sorry, I don't want to waste your time. Alright, so what happened? We came up with band names, submitted them. My band name, Axe Bastards, was spelled crazy. It was like ACKSSXES, like BASTRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRR know, there's a point to be made there. Alright, people? Have you ever gone to look up a band on Google or something, right? And perhaps gotten something else? Ever happened to you? Do you look for music? Are you like me? Do you look for music? Or do you just take what's thrown at you? I don't know. But, like, if you have a unique band name, like, you know, like a typo, perhaps? Like, it's something that's spelled wrong? Yeah, you're gonna be the thing that shows up. Not, you know, the correct popular thing. Pop, 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 plop, brah, 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 pop, pop, pop. Popular thing. Motherfucker. Boom. Shoot you down. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Anyway, where was I? I get distracted. I take medication for it. I probably should right now. I think it's been like 24 hours. Where was I? Yeah, so... yeah, so I picked the most unique band name possible, spelt the most fucked up way. There was another band name that was spelt wrong, that I recall. The band name was Discord, spelt with a Y. And I'll bet that person thinks the way I do. Like, if you Google a band name, and yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of shit you don't want. Like, if you were to Google Discord, you'd get the software. Bring! But if you Google Discord with a Y, you might just get this band. Alright, what was the band? I hope I can show you, because that's part of what made this fun. Here, let me right-click on this image. Okay. Oh my god, this is so cool. I can show this frame, and you'll actually see it right now. Here we go. This will be much better for you and me and everybody. You can see what I'm talking about and how much fun this was, how awesome this is to a rock and roll enthusiast such as myself. Name the band, okay? I don't know if you recognize these people. You should probably look them up if you don't, because you're kind of lame if you don't like rock. I'm just telling you. And, you know, if you want to call me lame because I don't enjoy country, the genre, I mean, like, for the most part, I'm kind of a little bit, like, there's this song that's been on the radio. He's like, my name is Jack. I guess that guy's a country guy, and at first I was like, fuck this guy, fuck country, I hate that shit, it's so boring, it's so generic, I don't live on a farm, I don't walk around in pig shit, what the fuck do I care about some farmer fucking country garbage? But I think this song about, like, Jack is, like, kind of growing on me. I don't know. I'm compromisable. I mean, at times. I have my rules, but, you know, rules were meant to be broken, even mine. So, anyways, these are rockers, and they're awesome. This guy has so many Gibson guitars. It's like, he's got like 400 of them. Okay? This guy is a singer unparalleled. Like, God damn it, this feels kind of... I want to say that this feels like silly, okay? You silly goose. Like, I'm not going to explain who these people are, okay? If you don't get it, you don't get it, and I feel sorry for you. But yeah, they wanted us to name the band, and that was why we came up with names like Malicious Intent. The Axe Bastards! Yay! And the point that I'm trying to make, I'm trying to talk to you about popularity contests, okay? Because I only falsified 300 votes, but the rest of my hometown took me up to 700. So it was like once I put myself on top, everybody went along with it, and that is democracy. It's not it's not really the minority against the majority, okay? It's a bunch of undecideds basically going along with the popular decision. Damn, JJ, that's fucked up. You're a jaded motherfucker. My name is JJ. It only makes sense that I'm jaded. I don't like being this way. I'd rather have faith in my leadership. I'm faithless. I have faith no more. I will never have faith in anything. I don't even have faith in myself. I am faithless. There is no afterlife. All of our leaders are jokes. All of our rules are jokes. All of you are jokes. And I'm sorry. I don't want it to be that way. That's why I'm making this fucking podcast. Hello? You realize how many Bright Idea bands were trying to bring attention to, like, fucked up things in our world? And, like, we can't get anybody to listen to us. Like, we're out there at the top of our lungs screaming our volumes. We're cranked to 11 on our amplifiers. And still having a difficult time getting people to, like, pay attention. Brightest minds in music today. We had really good ideas. Like, we were trying to make hit. Like, sometimes our lyrics were hypocritical on purpose. I don't know if you saw the story that I told. It's on YouTube. It says, "Let me tell you something about queers." And I'm talking about the time we almost got banned from a show because of a song and the lyrics. And it's like the lyrics that the person was upset with were, it was supposed to make her upset. But she was supposed to realize it was a joke. Like, breast and thighs, I'm preparing my chicken. It's all spread eagle and ready to be stuffed. It's been plucked naked, tie its legs together like them girls like, and now we eat. It's alright, golden brown, not white, but I'm covered in drool, and I ain't no chicken's fool. And you know what it was really based off of? It was a penthouse penthouse letter that some probably some brain damaged person, or I don't know, maybe they were like extremely horny, I don't know. They like fucked a poultry, like, but it was not like poultry like on South Park. It wasn't the chicken fucker. It was more like, you know, straight from the grocery store. It's been plucked naked. Tie its legs together. Okay? It was not a metaphor for women like that girl was trying to convince the world of. That girl had a little bit too much collagen. What do I mean by collagen? I mean schooling. She'd gone to college a little too long. She'd practiced reading between the lines a little too much. Probably while she was sniffing lines. If you know what I mean. Like, seriously, people. There is not a hidden conspiracy to everything. All right? And like, sometimes song lyrics are literal, but they're, essentially trying to be metaphorical, because it's art. Hello? Like, art is supposed to conjure up thoughts. So if you have something that's literal, that conjures up thoughts of other things, then, it can be taken as a metaphor, even if it is, like, ambiguous like that, okay? It's like, okay, that's the nature of art. Like, it seems like nobody appreciates art. Am I the only one that likes to look at, like... I'm sorry. Just trying to bring attention to problems. I'm not trying to act holier than thou, mightier than thou, more whatever than thou. I'm not judging. I'm trying to bring attention to problems. Okay? Like, when I told you I don't like country, that's just a personal thing. There's nothing wrong with country, okay? Do you get it? I'm just a loudmouth, okay? A loudmouth that came up with the band name Axe Bastards. Fantastic name. But in this popularity contest, like, I had already stopped trying when we got up to... This is a capture that was taken by the Internet Archive for whatever reason. And somehow it was submitted, okay? Not by me, but somebody did. And maybe it was their web crawler bot. I don't know. But look, malicious intent was in the lead at this point. And it looked like the Axe Bastards wasn't going to win. But somehow, my community rallied behind that name. There was something about it, like when people would go to the page, and when they saw that, they thought, man, that's dope. That represents me and that band right there. They are some axe-playing bastard motherfuckers. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you listen to rock music, but some of the more popular songs right now are like Hailstorm and Wicked Ways, where basically it's all about, I got my wicked ways. I'm not a good person, and I'm proud of it. Alright? Even though I am a good person, because I'm not trying to hurt you, but the things that I do are bad. And most people shouldn't do them. But I do them because I can handle it. That's kind of what, like, Wicked Ways, that's kind of what I get out of it. And then there's, like, Aaron Jones doing songs like Filthy, talking about when he's getting... in his hometown, they call him Filthy, okay? And he's okay. He wears that with pride. The Filthy badge. And, you know what? Hey, I'm a little filthy. I'm a whole lot filthy. What the hell am I doing? I'm the filthiest filthy fuck you've ever fucking met. I'm filthier than filth itself. So there you go. The list is millions long. I actually met Jake Filth. He came to Tucson one time, and we hung out at, like, Shay's Lounge, because, like, he wrote a letter to Maximum Rock and Roll and said, hey, I'm going to Tucson. And, I'd like to be shown around by another punk, somebody that knows the scene. And I offered myself up, and, yeah, it was pretty cool. The list is millions long! Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. So, but somehow, yeah, the community rallied behind that name, and I ended up winning. So, yes, I cheated because, it's not the end of the story, people, okay? It's not all about malicious intent. Who actually got the prize money? Eric the Trash Guy. And guess what? That's a pretty cool name, and I wholeheartedly believe that the money went where it needed to go. I could have used the money, but no, I'm not going to take money by cheating. That's fucked up, and I think I've made that point over and over. But can you really say it enough? Like, look at me. I'm a radical dude. You'd probably expect me to be a major criminal, right? Like, 'cause I'm such a radical guy. I'm more like a superhero, alright? Like, it's easy to be a villain. It's hard to be a good guy. And I prefer a challenge. I learned that 'cause I was a bad guy. I was the baddest guy you'd ever known. The baddest. Like, I would have hacked your mom. And fucked her too. I would have done anything. Because I thought this society, this country, this nation, I thought everything was bullshit. Because I was being put through the ringer as a young man, as a young, basically white man who's supposed to have all the privilege in the world. Yeah, guess what? I wasn't that privileged, and I still ain't. So, thank you very much. But it's easier to be a villain, and I like a challenge. Always have. I'll be the good guy. God damn it, I'm trying to open this frame again. What am I doing wrong? I had it a second ago. What did I do? Well, let me see, maybe. No, okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah. I'm trying to tell you the origin of the hack, okay? See this name, the Empiricist BT5? I totally hate that name. Like, do you know what an empiricist is? Anybody? Do you know what an empiricist is? I mean, it's not a bad thing, okay? But it's a way of thinking. It's a philosophy. Okay? I don't know if I personally did not make it through Philosophy 101. All right? I didn't make it through Spanish 101 either, but here, check this out, okay? I'm just going to make sure everybody knows what an empiricist is, okay? Empiricist. This is some more college. Too much collagen. You got too much collagen, boy. Empiricist is a person who supports the theory that all knowledge is based on experience derived from the senses, relating to or characteristic of the theory that all knowledge is based on experience derived from the senses. Alright, what's the problem? Aren't they? Isn't all knowledge? Isn't it something that we read? Isn't it something that we hear? Isn't it? It has to be derived from the senses, right? I don't care if it's true. It's still a shitty way to look at things. Like, what if you're blind? Does that mean that you have an inability to process knowledge, and therefore you're inferior? See what I mean? It's a shitty way to look at things. What if you're deaf? You're according to empiricist logic, you're not like gonna be able to handle all the knowledge that, you know. The more senses you have, the more knowledgeable you're gonna be, right? No, it just means you have more inputs. Okay? Garbage in, garbage out, people. Garbage in, garbage out. Get it? So the senses have nothing to do with knowledge. It goes back to critical thinking faculties, which the guy that runs this contest is, he's like a proponent. Is that the right word to use? Let me see. Proponent? I think that's the right word. Let me see. A person who advocates a theory, proposal, or project. Yeah, so the guy that runs this contest, he's a proponent for critical thinking skills. All right? I love it when I use the right word. Too much collagen! Yeah, so critical thinking skills. You gotta think for yourself. Oh, but it's so difficult. Not really. You gotta be courageous and not afraid to piss people off. If you want to think for yourself, people. I love you, and I hope you learn to think for your fucking self, because I walk around this town, I walk around this nation. I went to California recently. I see people walking around just like me, like zombies, because it's exhausting to walk through this life. There's a lot expected from us, and the thought of having to do anything more than what you have to survive is, it's like, no way, man. I'm going to do the bare minimum. You know what? Critical thinking will make your life easier. Alright? You really need to take time. Okay? Take a time out. Take a time out. Time out. It feels good. I was literally thinking of nothing. The sound of my fans whirring was literally the only thing in my mind. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. Before I discovered Zen Buddhism, I couldn't do that. I was like a top that couldn't stop spinning. Spinning out of control. Ready to do... So... get control of yourself and use your critical thinking skills, because I don't see that enough. You gotta know what's right. You gotta know what's wrong, and you don't need somebody to tell it to you. You can feel it inside if you stop and think about it. And that's what the whole point of this. And I think I'm just about done. But I did not want the empiricist Beefy 5 to win, because that's a shitty philosophy. So I cheated to pump myself up. They were up to a 50 count at the very start. At 6 in the goddamn morning when the contest first started. I could tell already that they were cheating. You know, I don't care if they were like using social media, getting their friends to vote. I don't fucking know, but it looked like they were cheating to me, these fucks. And I didn't like their viewpoint. I didn't like their attitude. It does not favor the disabled and people that are lacking their senses. And therefore, when I was way down at the bottom of the list with Axe Bastards, I pumped it up to the top. And the rest of the community pumped it up. And I won. And there you go. And it's Short Stack Laboratories that needs to fix their shit. Like, you know how I hacked it? I'll tell you how I hacked it real quick. I'll tell you real quick. This isn't going to take too long. This is something that you could practice at home. Alright? Alright? It's something that you might. It's not rocket science. This is computer science, computer security 101. Forgive me, I've lost control of my stream windows again. Okay? Here we go. Computer science 101. Hello class, I'm your professor, JJ Styles, and today I'm going to tell you about something called web proxies. And no, I'm not talking about anonymous proxies, I'm talking about things like the OWASP Zap proxy. Okay? I don't know if you're familiar, in which case, then bear with me. If you're not familiar, they call it an attack proxy. Why, pray tell? Oh my god, people on computers attack? Attack! Defend! Attack! Oh, it sounds so violent. Yeah. Hey, check this out. Check this out. You know what violence looks like? That's what violence looks like, okay? Anyways, yes, it's an attack proxy. And the way you use it is you load it, and your web browser connects to this first, okay? And then you capture the packets, you can look at them, you can analyze them, and you can resubmit them, you can modify them, you can alter them, you can you like the words I'm using? Alter, modify, analyze. You can obfuscate them. You can do anything to them if you use something like OWASP Zap. Excuse me, I don't know what just happened. What happened? Okay, if you use OWASP Zap or something like Burp Suite, that's another web HTTP hypertext transfer protocol proxy that you can utilize. A lot of times proxies operate on port 8080. That's 8080 or 8443. The 443 is for HTTPS, which is the secured version of HTTP. There are things called clear text and encryption. Alright? And when you send things in clear text, it's like a postcard. There's no envelope. When you encrypt things, it's like there's an envelope with all kinds of scribbly things. Like, have you ever tried to look at a piece of mail inside of an envelope? And you'll notice that if the envelope does not have some kind of lining, like a pattern inside the envelope that's printed, you can read the letter. But if the envelope has a pattern and it's obfuscated or encrypted, then you cannot read the contents. That's the difference between Hypertext Transfer Protocol and Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. And all it takes is a public key and a private key. And if you have those things, it can go back to clear text. And hackers love to get the keys because when things are obfuscated, we don't know what's there. I hate not knowing what's there. I want to know what's there. Like, knowledge longs to be free, right? Well, knowledge is power? What? No, I just want to read your shit, okay? Because I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know. I want to know everything I can about... I waste so much time reading PDF files about things that I know nothing about, just because I'm trying to get a clue. It's so hard to get a clue. I wish I had a tutor. Anyway, this all relates to man in the middle. No, not cleaning equipment. What is an example of MITM? One example of the man in the middle attack is active eavesdropping, in which the attacker makes independent connections with the victims and relays messages between them. Yada, 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 yada. And I think we're about done, people. This was a lot of fun, and I've been putting this off. God damn it! I'm done. I'm done. This is the part where people clap and I bow. Okay. This is like a presentation, like all the ones I've been to at like DEF CON. All right. That was my presentation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, you can stop applauding. Yes, I know I'm great. Wasn't that a fun presentation? Yeah, it involved a contest. It involved rock and roll. It involved democracy because it involved voting. It involved rigging the vote. It involved me, and I'm great. Um, it involved honesty and deception, and it involved a lot of people. And ultimately, the person that won the contest was the person that should have won. Malicious Intent is a much better name than the Empiricist Beefy 5. The other problem I have with the Empiricist Beefy 5 is, they were obviously trying to appeal to the contest thrower, which is, the show that's on the station. Like empiricism is a shitty philosophy, and they're like trying to suck up to the viewership. They figure fans of the show will like it if it has the guy's name in it. It's a total fucking chicken shit move. I hate that name because it's trying to take advantage of your critical thinking skills. It's assuming that you're stupid. It's patronizing. That band name was patronizing, and I was not going to let it win. I didn't really think I was going to win, but I every time I submitted a request in my HTTP proxy to register another vote, like by doing an HTTP post to the vote, server, every time I did one, the Empiricist Beefy 5 raised up, and I had to do more. Like, I don't know what those cocksuckers were, those dirty cocksuckers, excuse me. Those dirty cocksuckers were doing something to rig the vote. They were planning on getting that $500, but ultimately Malicious Intent did. And that's what democracy's about. I gotta take a break, people. I'm gonna play the Bright Idea podcast because it's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing ever. It's like fucking great. Is this thing on? Hello? Oh my god. That is so nice to see. I was trying to get this stream started. Let me see if I can get some video started. I'm sorry. I connected my account and it was kind of turning into a weird ordeal. It wasn't starting the stream. It wanted me to manage my broadcast. When I plugged the stream key in, it just worked like Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna delete that. This is not that stream, not that channel. But yeah, I know it's been such a long time, and I've never, this is JJ Styles, the owner and proprietor of Bright Idea Records, located at brightidearecords.com, the brightest minds in music today. And I've never actually streamed on the Bright Idea channel, mostly just on the good old JJ Styles channel, nice and personal like. Granted, you know what, I kind of like the idea of starting up streams. I'm sorry, bear with me, I'm still trying to get like a video source. I think we got one here. They're all, oh, I know what I did. I got paranoid and I started unplugging things, and that includes my cameras. Yeah, I was streaming on another site, and I don't know exactly what happened. Apparently I'm supposed to do an appeal in order to get my streaming privileges back. I think that just sounds like so much fun. Don't you love doing appeals? Don't you love like lots of red tape? It sounds great. Yeah, I'll get around to that when I can. I really will. I will. But no, I think I'd rather just like stream, because that was like what I was in the mood for today. And I haven't like got myself in trouble with YouTube yet, so I don't plan on getting myself into trouble. Granted, I didn't plan on getting into trouble earlier. You know, sometimes I got information I need to share, and I took a media communications class in college, but I really didn't pursue the studies. Like, I didn't get a degree in that. I got a degree in computer programming, which is much different than media communications. I don't claim to be any good at communicating, I really don't. But I mean, like, I literally have very important things to communicate and no way to really ensure that anyone's going to hear what I have to say, because I just, I'm kind of emo. I kind of, like, got a lot on my shoulders, and I like sharing my problems with strangers, because they give me more honesty than the people I know usually. Like, context, you know? And it's not because, like, the people I know suck. No, it's just because they know that, they know me. They know that, like, I'm traumatically brain injured, even though I'm not that brain injured. I think I recovered pretty well from the accident. They know that I'm a little different, though. Hey, I always have been, even before that. But, and, you know, being a little different, you know, it's better just to hang back in the shadows, you know, and not affect the normal people too much, because, oh my God, what if I said something that caused somebody to break from their routine? Then society would collapse as we know it, right? Like, I'm not even trying to, like, collapse society. I'm not even trying to break anybody's routine. Like I said, I just had some important things to say. Sorry about the camera. I'm trying my best here. I really am. And I'm also eating my tuna salad and Ritz crackers because I'm kind of starving. Stomach's kind of growling. But yeah, I am the owner of Bright Idea Records. I am the man. It's pretty nice running a record label, especially when none of your releases actually suck. It's like, there's a lot of labels out there that make a lot of money and they do good. Like, you know, they're in the black, not in the pink. Or the black, not the red. I don't know. I guess you can, that's an indicator of doing well. But my personal indicator is I can vouch for every release on Bright Idea Records and say they rock the fucking house, and I listen to every one of them on a regular basis because I have good taste in music. You know? Like, and I'm not putting down any other labels when I say that. I'm not naming names or anything. I'm just saying Bright Idea Records in particular doesn't have any sucky releases. We've never had to compromise, never had to sell out. Many of the releases are unforgettable and classic. 1, because of the music, 2, because of the lyrics, and 3, because a lot of the motherfuckers are dead. And we'll never see them again. But keeping them alive on Bright Idea Records. Quite a few. I swear, man. I heard that Al Fowl from Al Fowl and the Shakes died last year. I didn't even know, man. I'm so out of the loop. You know, I really would like to be a part of the music community like I once was, or whatever. But, you know, man, I don't think I'm quite over the whole lockdown COVID thing, man. I really don't. I don't feel like the way I used to be. I feel a lot more... I don't even know the right word. I want to say like disenchanted and jaded, but no, I've always been that way. This is beyond that. And this is more like like disappointed, but I don't know who to be disappointed in. Like I can't be disappointed in the human race. That's far too broad. I've always like tried to proclaim that racism and sexism and just about any ism, you know, classism, you know, even Democrats versus Republicans, all this shit's pretty stupid because people should be hated on an individual level. Like, I mean, if you're gonna hate people, and I don't mean hating celebrities because they Me Too'd somebody. I mean really hating people on a personal level, like because they stole your guitar, or because they fucked your wife, or because they fucked your daughter, or because maybe they fucked you. Like, that's what I mean. Like, to hate somebody you don't even know, that's pretty petty. Like, I have a hard enough time, a difficult enough time, caring about a person that I've never even met. Let alone hating them. Like, get a life, people. What the fuck? So, to go and hate a class of people, a class of strangers, just because they fit your criteria for hate, your recipe for fucking hate, that's real cute. Way to go. But it's felt like the human race, at least here in the United States. So that's some fantastic DJing. Yeah. Keeping it real. Alright, you know what? I'm going to stop the stream because seriously, some kind of computer security professional that can actually reach that company I was talking about should probably try, because obviously I didn't succeed. So I'm going to post this and I'm going to reference when that presentation started, and hopefully somebody does something, because I'm helpless. And that's the end of my podcast. Enjoy. Be back soon. Take care. Bye, people.